From the beginning of human history, people have asked questions about the world and their place within it. For early societies, the answers to the most fundamental questions were found in religion, wherein the actions of the gods explained the workings of the universe, and these provided a framework for human civilizations. Some people, however, found the traditional religious explanations inadequate, and they began to search for answers based on reason rather than convention or religion. This shift marked the birth of philosophy. The first of the great thinkers that we know of was Thales of Miletus. Thales used reason to inquire into the nature of the universe and encouraged others to do the same. He passed on to his followers not only his answers, but the process of thinking rationally, together with an idea of what kind of explanations would be considered satisfactory. For this reason, Thales is generally regarded as the first philosopher. The main concern of the early philosophers centered around Thales' basic question: what is the world made of? Their answers form the foundations of scientific thought and forge a relationship between science and philosophy that still exists today. During the Archaic period, the peoples of the Greek peninsula gradually settled into a group of city-states. They developed an alphabetical system of writing, as well as the beginning of what is now recognized as Western philosophy. Previous civilizations had relied on religion to explain phenomena in the world around them. Now a new breed of thinkers emerged who attempted to find natural and rational explanations. The first of these new scientific thinkers that we are aware of was Thales of Miletus. Nothing survives of his writings, but we know that he had a good grasp of geometry and astronomy, as is reputed to have predicted the total eclipse of the sun in 585 BCE. This practical turn of mind led him to believe that the events in the world were not due to supernatural intervention, but had natural causes that reason and observation would reveal. Thales needed to establish a first principle from which to work, so he posed the question: what is the basic material of the cosmos? The idea that everything in the universe can be ultimately reduced to a single substance is the theory of monism, and Thales and his followers were the first to propose it within Western philosophy. Thales reasons that the fundamental material of the universe had to be something out of which everything else could be formed, as well as being essential to life and capable of motion and therefore change. He observes that water is clearly necessary to sustain all forms of life, and that it moves and changes, assuming different forms from liquid to solid ice and vaporous mist. So Thales concludes that all matter, regardless of its apparent properties, must be water in some stage of transformation. Thales also notes that every landmass appears to come to an end at the water's edge. From this, he deduces that the whole of the earth must be floating on a bed of water from which it has emerged. When anything occurs, the ripples or tremors in this water, Thales states, we experience them as earthquakes. However, as interesting as the details of Thales' theories are, they are not the main reason why he is considered a major figure in the history of philosophy. His true importance lies in the fact that he was the first known thinker to seek naturalistic and rational answers to fundamental questions, rather than to ascribe objects and events to the whims of capricious gods. By doing so, he and the later philosophers of the Milesian school laid the foundations for future scientific and philosophical thought across the Western